Good morning, children. Sairam. How are you all? Hope you all are doing well and staying safe at your places, as well as obeying your parents and learning at home. So, children, I know this is the first time where you are learning from home, right? You are taking online classes regularly. So, children, you all are doing a very good job, okay? And I really appreciate your hard work and I'm very proud of you all are giving your best. So children, keep up the good work, stay positive, eat healthy and stay healthy, okay? If you will be healthy, you will be able to fight against any disease. So you should eat healthy, you should stay positive, and you should be always smiling, okay? Don't take pressure of anything, okay? Enjoy while learning, children. Enjoy that learning, okay? Don't take it as a pressure. So children, keep up the good work and clap for yourself. You all are doing a very good job. So children, as you know that even in our previous video we have already discussed about informal letter, right? Informal letter which we write in a friendly tone, in a casual manner, right? We write informal letter to our close, near and dear ones, like your relatives, your cousins and your close friends and family, right? You write informal letter to your closed one whom you are with familiar, right? So children, I have already shown you the format of an informal letter and I have already told you that how you have to write informal letter, right? So now today we will begin with a formal letter. As I have told you, children, letter is what? Letter is a art, okay? Letter is a art which everybody should know, okay? Mostly we don't write informal letter, okay, because we prefer to send text messages, right? But children, formal letter takes a very important place, okay? Because you know, when you want leave from school, what you do children? You write application, right? You write application. So that is what formal letter which we write for a official purpose, okay? So children, a formal letter is one written in a formal and ceremonious language and follows a certain specific format, okay? We have to follow that specific format. We cannot change the format, okay? We have to go according to that format while writing formal letter. So a formal letter is one written in a formal and ceremonious language. That means you have to use a respected words, or you have to take care of grammars, and you have the letter should be in a polite tone. It should be in a polite way. When the receiver will read the letter, it should not look it should look polite. It should, the reader when read the letter, it should be polite and it should be respectful, okay? While he is reading, he should get it in a respected way, in a polite way, okay? So he should not find it offensive, okay? So while writing formal letter, you have to take care of a ceremonious language and you have to take care of a format. You have to write it in a specific format, okay? Such letters are written for official purposes, okay? Formal letter we write only for official purposes, only for official purposes. You cannot write formal letter to your friend and family. Only you can write letter to official purposes, to authorities, to dignitaries and seniors, okay? Okay, so children, we write formal letter to editors or school principal, your headmaster or headmistress, or in college you can write to your HOD, like this, okay? So we write formal letter only for official purposes, okay? So we write formal letters or applications to higher to officials who are in higher authorities, okay? Principals, teachers and editors. We write letter to only official purpose, okay? We write letter to higher authorities, principals, teachers and editors. In a formal letter we use formal and polite tone, okay? I have told you should not offend the reader. Okay, he should get it in a respected and polite tone. Your letter should be very in a very polite and in a formal manner. Okay, in a formal manner. So now let's see the format of writing formal letters. So basically children, if you will see the format, it is similar as we have done in informal letter. Okay, it is similar. Okay, but only the content which we will write in this letter is going to be different from the informal letter. Okay, so the first thing which I have written is house number 92, Raiwala, Dehradun, Uttarakhand. Okay, this is what children, this is sender's address, that is mine address. When you will write letter, you will write your address, right? Then I have written May 13, 2020. May 13, 2020. That is what children? Date. That is what? Date. Okay. Then the principal, Bombay Public School, Haripur Kala. Now this is the receiver's address. Now this one is the receiver's address. That means who will going to receive that letter. Okay. So that means you have to write receiver's address. That is very important. Okay. In detail. Then most important thing in formal letter, without subject formal letter will be wrong. Okay, in informal letter there is no subject. Okay, there is no subject, but in formal letter your letter should be precise. Your letter should tell the direct reason. Okay, that means it should have that specific reason, that why are you writing that formal letter, for what purpose you are writing that letter, for what reason you are writing the letter. So it should have subject is very important. Okay, now here I have written subject application for leave. As you write application, you know that, right? So subject is very important, in which you will going to tell the reason that why you want leave. Application for leave, that is what children? Subject, which is very important while writing formal letter. Then you will write salutation, same we did there also, but here you will use that respected, you have to address respectfully, like dear madam, dear sir, like this. Okay, you cannot take name. Okay, you cannot address as uncle and aunt, you have to address them respectfully. Okay, then comes the body of the letter. Here you will write the content, that for what purpose, for what reason you want leave, for how many days you want leave, like this you will write here in the body of the letter. Then comes subscription. Okay, here you will write yours faithfully. Here you cannot write lots of love. Okay, these thing you will not, these subscription you will not write here. You will write yours faithfully, yours sincerely, yours obediently. You will use these kind of phrases. Then signature. Okay, while you are writing letter to principal or your teacher, don't forget to mention class. Okay, name and even roll number. Don't forget to mention, it is very important. Okay, then only the receiver will know that that he or she got letter from which student, right, from which class. So writing name and class and roll number is very important. So children, this is the format of formal letter. So children, write this format in your rough notebook. Okay, now children, there are some tips which you have to remember, which you have to consider while writing formal letter. The first one is sender's address. Okay, sender's address should be displayed at the top left hand of the page. Here you can see at the top left hand of the page. Okay, so address should include all the detailed information. Okay, it should include all the detailed information, as I have told you earlier that sender's address is very important. Okay, is very important. So you have to write your address in detail. You have to write the exact address. Then comes date. Okay, now followed by the sender's details, the date should be mentioned. Okay, date is very important. Then only the receiver will know that when you have written the letter. So the sender should mention the date on which the letter is written. On the day when you are writing the letter, that day should be that date should be mentioned. That date should be mentioned. Okay. Then receiver's detail. Now here you should mention the address of the receiver, as I have told you, right? Then as you are writing a formal letter for school officials, you should mention the name, position of the receiver, okay, followed by the address of the school. Like where what I have written here, children, I have written here the principal. That means I am writing letter to the principal. If you are writing letter to your teacher, it would be sir or ma'am, madam. You will write dear sir or dear madam. Here I am writing letter to the principal, so I have written to the principal. Okay. That means according to the position you have to mention the name. Okay. So receiver's detail is very important. Okay. Then comes the subject of the formal letter. Now I have told you that subject is very important. So after writing receiver's detail, you must include the subject line. Okay, you have to include the subject line. Basically this subject line talks about the purpose of the letter. As I have told you, subject will, seeing the subject only, the receiver will know that why this letter has written. Okay, so it gives a specific reason. Okay, it gives a specific purpose. So writing subject is very important. Then salutation. You should greet the person to whom you are writing the letter, like dear sir, dear madam. As you are writing a formal letter, the greeting should not be too personal. As I have told you, you cannot write dear uncle, dear aunt. No, you have to write dear sir, dear madam. Okay. Then then come body of the letter. So in the body of the letter there are 3 paragraphs. Paragraph first, second, third. So basically the body of the letter is divided into 3 parts, which are under paragraph 1. Here you will introduce yourself. Okay, that I am the student of this class, like this. You have to introduce yourself and the purpose of writing the letter. You have to introduce yourself and the purpose of writing the letter. Then in paragraph 2, now explain the reason in detail. Now as I have told you that, okay, I am the student of this class, I want leave. Now you have to tell the reason, that why do you want leave. You want to go in marriage, you are not feeling well, or you are going out of station. Whatever the reason is, you have to mention in paragraph 2, and you have to mention the specific reason. Okay. Then paragraph 3, conclude the letter. Here you will conclude the letter. In this section must say what you are expecting or the solution. Okay, you have to tell that what you have to write, that what you are expecting from the receiver, what solution you want for that. Okay. So next is, children, complimentary closing, or you can say subscription. Now conclude the letter with complimentary closing. Now conclude the letter with complimentary closing, like yours sincerely, yours faithfully, yours obediently. Okay, here you cannot use the phrases or complimentary closing what you are using in informal letter. Here you have to use these complimentary closing. Then comes your signature. Below the complimentary message, you have to write your name, you have to write your class, even roll number, and then your signature. Okay, so these are some tips, children, which you have to remember and consider while writing a formal letter. Now children, let's see difference between formal and informal letter. So as I have told you, formal letter is a letter written in a formal language, official language, for official purpose. Okay, a letter written in a friendly manner to someone. Okay, so children, informal letter, a letter written in a friendly manner to someone you are familiar, to someone who is close to you, your relatives, okay, your close friends, family. You write informal letter to those, and formal letter you write for an official purpose. Then it is for professional communication. Okay, you write formal letter for professional communication, whereas you write informal letter for personal communication, right? Then formal letter should be written in prescribed format only. That means you have to follow that format. You cannot change the format. Then while writing informal letter, there is no prescribed form. Okay, there is no prescribed form. So these are some differences between formal and informal letter. So children, while writing formal letter, you have to write sender's address, that is your address, in detail. You have to write exact address. Then you have to mention date, the date when you are writing that letter. Then you will write receiver's address, receiver's address. Okay, you are right, if you are writing to the school principal, you will write the principal. Okay, then subject is very important. Okay, here you tell the reason, here you tell the specific reason, the purpose of writing the letter. Then salutation, where you have to greet them, or you have to address them very respectfully. Okay, you have to address them in a polite way. Then body of the letter, you write in 3 parts. In first, you introduce yourself and you tell the reason. Then you write in second paragraph exact detail of your reason, that why you want leave, okay, where you want to go, or any other reason. You have to write that details in your paragraph second. Then in last paragraph, you have to conclude and ask for the solution. Okay, then subscription or complimentary closing, here you will use yours faithfully, yours sincerely, yours obediently. Then your name, class, signature, and your roll number. So this is the exact format of writing formal letter, prescribed format. Okay, you have to follow this format while writing formal letter. Okay, you cannot change the format, and your letter should be should be in respected way. It should not look in friendly, it should not show friendly tone. Okay, it should be in a respected manner, and you have to use polite tone while writing formal letter. Okay, so children, here we are finished with our letter writing. Okay, I hope it is clear to you all now that what is informal letter and what is formal letter. Okay children, so write this format of formal letter in your rough notebook. Okay, and you can even write application in your rough notebook. Okay children, so do it in your rough notebook. Take care children, be healthy. Okay, Sai Ram children.